past couple of months, WWE has been teasing the return of Uncle Howdy and the debut of the Wyatt 6 before WrestleMania 40 would come and go. And quite frankly, months later, they have yet to make their first appearance. And while there are some that are eagerly awaiting the return, there's also others that are starting to run thin when it comes to their patience. And I did want to ask the question, when will we see the return of Uncle Howdy and the debut of the Wyatt 6? Also, yes, I have watched Monday Night Raw. I will say, unless y'all want me to go ahead and cover some of the stuff that happened on it, I don't know if I will. I will, however, be talking about the whole Money in the Bank situation soon. But for now, if you like wrestling content, we have that here on the daily, so feel free to like, comment, subscribe, leave your boy on the socials and on the Twitch as well, because we got some wrestling variety over there. And into the video. Now, there is a few dates that have been going about. Quite frankly, I originally was being led to believe that it was around SummerSlam. However, that was from that of an account by the name of Dreadmare, which is, I still don't know whether or not it is actually owned by Bo Dallas, or if this is just a very well put together, and I'll go ahead and bring you over to here, or if this is just a very well put together fan account that at the same time there have been a few posts, including Uncle Howdy giving some vague messages, putting some of the legitimacy of this stuff here into question. Do not be fooled, they speak with my tongue, but no, not my words. Rancid, cheap imitations. Although I ignored, I am filled with disgust. I don't know if this is on to that or something else. I mean, there was some people over on Twitter that have went ahead and impersonated Uncle Howdy. I'm not quite sure, but one date that was being thrown around, if that channel is legitimate, was, I believe, SummerSlam. However, at the same time, some people just are not that patient to be waiting from before WrestleMania all the way till SummerSlam. So there is also the potential that may very well be that of Money in the Bank, which I feel like may be the likeliest option. I can see that of Uncle Howdy dropping some more teasers around Clash of the Castle, with them getting more eerie, more intense. I mean, look at the one we had on Raw Talk earlier tonight, and if you did not see it, hey, go ahead and check it, because there was another tease after Monday Night Raw ended over on the recap show Raw Talk, and it does seem like we are starting to ramp up with these teases and whatnot from Uncle Howdy. Quite frankly, there is a good chance that we may very well see the inevitable return of Uncle Howdy and the debut of the Wyatt 6 before SummerSlam, around Money in the Bank, maybe even before it. Who knows? There's the chance we could have their debut at Clash of the Castle with a very, very loud, rowdy crowd. Maybe they'll return at Money in the Bank and have their first match around SummerSlam. That being said, who do they feud with? I've heard some people say that they should go ahead and start up a rivalry with that of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, but you're close. No! The last time we tossed a horror-based character into the world title scene at rapid pace was with The Fiend. Quite frankly, that didn't end so well, did it? Considering that we would go on to have that Hell in a Cell match, and while The Fiend would go ahead and inevitably win the Universal title, he would have to lose it, and unfortunately he didn't lose it to Roman, he lost it to Goldberg, in one of my least favorite wrestling memories of all time. So I'm gonna have to say no thank you to that option. That being said, who else could the Wyatt 6 or Uncle Howdy go ahead and target? There's the potential chance they could go after the Final Testament, and who knows, maybe this whole message talking about false prophets could potentially be directed towards, say, the Final Testament, or maybe even Ty Dillinger. The latter having a potential chance if this account is real, which again, I have no idea. But you never know. That being said, I will acknowledge the fact that this is taking a little bit of time. Bray Wyatt, his return was around, what, a good month or two after the teases started with him, before it was ultimately paid off with his return at Survivor Series, although it did also come with a caveat that he didn't have a match until the Royal Rumble, which was sadly proved to also be his final match. But quite frankly, I will say that they do need to go ahead and debut this faction sometime soon. And I do have faith that this will still end pretty well, relatively well. I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments below. Tell me what y'all think will be the date, will be the show, will be the pay-per-view that Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six will go ahead and make their first appearance on. Who knows? Maybe it'll even pop up on a random Monday Night Raw. Beats me. But anyways, that's all for now. See ya.